like the idea of buying property that is permanently preserved and can't be subdivided, can't be rebuilt, or can't be built on, so that I knew that after I bought the land, or we bought the land, other folks who came in would also have the same idea about land preservation as we did, and there wouldn't be a big subdivision of 30 or 40 homes. Is 78 acres, I think. So 78 acres in South Township could be a significant number of homes. Various invasive species, many of which are woody brush, and they all crowd out all the other native plants. So I started clearing our property in 2003, and that was about a 5 or 6 year process of working by yourself, a few hours every day, taking out a few feet of brush each day, and after about 5 years, I think, is when I finally was able to seed the prairie. So we've got 10 acres of I guess what would be considered a tall grass prairie. We burn the prairie every other year, and it does take maintenance to go out and cut the odd, even in the prairie where it's been planted, at least for now. There's an occasional autumn olive or buckthorn that comes in, and they have to be removed. I think eventually, when the grass is thick enough and roots are deep enough, the invasives will be kept out. But for now, there is work to keep it going.
We have another acre or so way in the back, in the landlocked portion, that is truly native prairie. We found native grasses growing out there already, and we've kept an eye on those and burned that area so that we could keep it free of invasives. Certainly deer. We have lots of deer. And we're seeing a resurgence of turkeys. We've got a flock of 10 or 15 turkeys that we occasionally see. It's hard to see them in the prairie, but when we get out into the areas that don't have tall grass, we see them grazing out there.
But during the time when the area was cleared, with no prairie grass, we had no pheasants. But I've started to see pheasants again coming back. So I think with the native grasses, the tall grass, I think we'll see more pheasants. And of course, we had fox come and go, coyotes come and go, and unlike most people, I like to have the coyotes. I like them there because they help control the rabbits, they help control the deer. Interesting thing is the color this year is much different than it was last year. Last year, the grass bloomed and it was 8 feet tall, whatever, and it turned yellow and it died. That was fine. That's what it's supposed to do. This year, though, it seems to be more gold and red. Like I said, when the sun is shining on it, it looks like it's on fire. I think when you come down the road and you can see that, I think it's pretty neat. When we were building this house, we decided we wanted to build a house that was not only our primary residence, but also our vacation and our retirement home. And that was one of the allures of this property, was that because there was no other homes nearby, it could be like a house at the lake.
When we're on vacation, we long to be at home because we're very comfortable here, we enjoy it, and there's no place like home.